My name is Jose Guevara Cortez, and I'm an Air Force Staff Sergeant stationed at Joint Base San Antonio. I'm looking to find out what life in the military is really like and how it may be different than what you think. Today, I'm going to meet up with Airman First Class Abby Retzel, a pediatric medical technician who aspires to be a veterinarian. Instead of meeting up on base though, Abby told me to come find her here at the Animal Defense League, where she volunteers on the weekends. It's not necessarily what you'd expect to see an Air Force airman doing, but the military encourages us to be leaders in our community, and that's why I can't wait to check it out.
Hi.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Jose.
Nice to meet you. I'm Abby. Welcome to the Animal Defense League. Do you want to take a look around?
Yeah, please,
All right.
show me around. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I think all the dogs in here are under at least 15 pounds.
Okay.
There's tons more in here. This is my favorite. His name's Deputy.
Deputy?
Yes.
Deputy, you live in Texas.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, Deputy?
So, we're both in the military. Would you say there's any similarities in being in the military and doing volunteer work that you do?
I definitely think so. You know, it takes a certain person to join the military. That's just something in itself, but someone who's in the military and volunteers and gives more of their time to people or animals, I think it really sets yourself above the rest.
So, how do you find time to volunteer?
Well, I only work Monday through Friday, and then I have weekends off, and I get really bored really easily, so I occupy my time very carefully. So on Saturdays or Sundays, I'll come over here and volunteer for a few hours. This is gonna
Oh
be
my goodness.
Kitty Fat Camp.
Camp.
This is for kitties that like to eat too much.
Now I see why they call it Kitty Fat Camp.
Yeah. Well, we try and get them to move around here, climb up these little steps as much as we can, but it's a struggle.
With your job that you have right now and seeing yourself in the future as a veterinarian, what connections do you see with these two things?
Well, I learned patient care, basically how to handle patients. I learned, for example, drawing blood on a human is probably a little similar to drawing blood on a dog because we all have veins. Simple things like that that I think I could transfer over to the veterinary side. It's kind of like a stepping stone.
Now, in your experience, would you say that the military has helped you become the person that you need to be to succeed in veterinary school?
Without a doubt. In the medical field, I work with a lot of doctors, a lot of providers. They've showed me how you need to perform as a leader. I just watch them a lot, and I just take notes on how they act, and I want to be like that when I'm in that position.
So, Abby, what are some of the different things that you actually do when you volunteer here?
So with the dogs, you socialize them. That's probably the biggest thing for me. When you see the really timid dogs, really scared dogs that were maybe abused before and that don't really like people, just socializing them, giving them the tools they need to be adopted. So what was your favorite thing that you saw today?
Without a doubt, Kitty Fat Camp. Because I've just never heard of anything like that, and I have a cat that is kind of hefty, and she could benefit from some of the exercises or getting some of the food up high.
Awesome.
Cute puppies aside, it's amazing to see what a difference we can make in the community with a few hours of our free time. Abby definitely proved this to me today, and I'm inspired to get out there and do something myself.